Hello and good morning from the beautiful city of Athens. I am Tzanetos and I decided to try a challenge in the past few days that I've always wanted to try. It's the 48-hour fasting. I've tried it in the last month, but I wasn't able to completely fulfill the challenge because at the 40-hour mark I collapsed. I don't mean that I passed out, but I felt totally tired and I needed to eat something. So I stopped the fasting. Now, the reason I wanted to do a 48-hour fasting is that I want to return to my normal weight, which is around 72 to 73 kilograms. When I joined the army, my food schedule became really bad and I didn't take care of the macros. It was impossible back then. So I wanted to... I got many kilograms. I got up to 96 kilograms. And during quarantine in March here, I looked at myself in the mirror and said, okay, is enough. And I decided to start a diet plan. Now, I went on the internet and tried to find many different patterns that I could follow. You know, my brother had tried keto in the past. He had a great loss of fat. He lost around 30 kilograms, which is huge. But I knew that keto was not my cup of tea. I have tried it before and it was quite difficult, so I wanted to try something else. So I looked up the intermittent fasting and the 1 meal a day plans. You know, I started following them. I started doing 16 to 8 intermittent fasting. It was quite easy for me because I am working for around 8 to 11 hours per day. So this plan helped me progress because, you know, if you plan ahead for the day to have only 1 or 2 or 3 meals in a period of 8 hours, it's easier for you to plan. And I lost around 8 kilograms. I fell from 96 to 88 kilograms. And for the past 2 or 3 weeks, I saw no progress. So I wanted to move on to the 48-hour fasting, which I've read great things about. You know, it promotes autophagy, it helps the immune system, it balances all our body. And there are many studies that prove it. But it's a challenge. It's quite difficult. You will feel that you lose all your energy. You know, if you don't take food, you will not have any energy to use. And it's tough. The 48-hour fasting is tough, but I wanted to push myself. So I started recording videos to see the progress and how I was feeling during each day. For example, I started the fasting on Monday, 8 o'clock. For the first 12 hours I felt like normal, like nothing was wrong because I am doing already the intermittent fasting as I told you. It was quite easy. It was not something difficult for me. Then as the hours passed, around the 16-hour mark, you know, I started feeling a little bit tiredness. Hunger hadn't kicked in yet. And I think that around the 20th hour mark, when I returned home and I tried to sleep after the 24 hours, when I returned home and tried to sleep, I had so much hypertension. I was moving around like crazy. I was feeling tired. I couldn't sleep. I had insomnia. It was a really difficult night, the night on Tuesday. And I woke up extremely tired. Hunger didn't kick in. On the morning of Wednesday, I had planned to visit my endocrinologist to take care of my thyroid function and to see my kilogram progress through the months. He confirmed to me that I had lost from 96 kilograms. I had fallen down to 88. So I was a happy fella and I tried to return home. Now, because I had business to take care of for my shop. I had to run around Athens and do a lot of errands. So at that day I walked around 10 kilometers. I think it was a little bit less. So I was not able to go to the gym later like I did on the first day. Something I forgot to mention is that on the first day I went to the gym as normal. Nothing bad, I did the usual weights, the usual exercise, nothing bad. Everything was okay. On the second day now, after all this walking, after all this, I felt the hunger kick in around the 40-hour mark. I wasn't able to do a lot of stuff. I was feeling tired, fatigued, and I started feeling lightheaded. Now, this could be a factor this could be caused actually by the sun and the heat, because at that time Athens had around 40 degrees. It's not the best. We have quite a hot summer, so this could be the reason that I felt tired after I returned home. But definitely from the 40 hours to the 48 hours, it was the worst 8 hours of my life. I was feeling fatigue, I was shaking, my arms are shaking all the time because of thyroid. But if I show you, if I put the screen, I will put a video I recorded on the screen right now, you can see how shaky my arms are on the camera, which is not normal because exhaustion had kicked me really bad, and I was feeling like I would fall down. Now, what I advise there, I'm not a specialist, I don't know about all this stuff. I wanted just to capture my progress as an amateur with 48-hour fasting. My opinion is that if you feel all this fatigue kick in, you should stop. That's what I did the first time around. At the 40-hour mark, I stopped the fasting. It was tough, but I felt better afterwards. So, 48 hours, I return home, I have a light meal, everything is fine, I try to fall asleep. That night, horrible sleep. After I had my meal, I could not sleep, I was moving around, I was shaking. One time I'm feeling cold, the next I'm feeling extreme heat and I'm losing all this sweat. It was a bad 2 days of sleep, really bad 2 days. So the next day I get up and feel exhausted. And on Thursday actually I restarted, which is today, I restarted my 16-8 intermittent fasting again. But there are not only bad parts on this. There are also many benefits. I saw a huge water weight reduction. I lost when I returned on the scale. I was around 85 kilograms, which of course not all of this is fat. It's also water weight, but I'm feeling good about it. I saw a good waist reduction from 97 centimeters. In 2 days I fell down to 93, more than 4 centimeters waist size reduction to be exact, and I'm happy with it because, as I told you, my goal right now is to lose some weight and return back to 72 kilograms. Alright, so now about 2 things I totally forgot. Number 1, supplement yourself. I have been taking vitamin C, folic acid, B vitamins, B12, biotin, especially those two separately, omega-3 fatty acids, and what is the last one? My fat burners as regular. The second most important fact is that you should not forget to hydrate yourself. Always drink water. Drink some black coffee if you want. You can drink also some tea. It can help you, but remember not to add sugar in it and not to give it calories. If you are able to go to the gym, then go. So, what is my opinion on the 40-hour fasting? It was good. It was not bad. It was extremely tiring. I was feeling exhausted. I was shaking. you should try the intermittent fasting first, 16/8, and then you should progress slowly to a 24-hour fast, and then you could try at least you could try one time the 48-hour fasting. I do not suggest that you should go straight away into the fast, this extreme fast, but if you do, you should follow the details that doctors and medical experts give, since they are better at explaining this. I am just an amateur. I wanted to capture my opinion on this. I wanted to see the progress of an amateur trying the 48-hour fast. So that was the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, you can leave a like or subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.